Hey guys, what is up? I'm Retro Red OG coming at you with another episode of Retro Gaming Review. Check it out. Alright, so today's episode I'm going to review one of my favorite Disney's games, and it's Disney's Aladdin. Now, they both came out in both Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo in the fall of October 1993. So on the Super Nintendo, I will talk to you about that right now. So the difference between the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo has a brighter and a lot more colorish graphics in the game. And even though you don't have a sword, no weapons, the only thing that you have to do is jump on top of the enemies. And from a distance, you could throw apples. But it's pretty much like a just to get to the point game. It has like a speed through type of like adventures. But one of my favorites is the Cave of Wonders from the game because of the music, which I like the most about it. But the other than that, the leveled up, you got to get those two that Junebug golden the idols that be flying around. Yeah, every one of the levels, and once you get that, um, you will be able to complete the level and be able to see the genie for extra credits or extra heart for your life, or the extra credits. So the wish is cool, but yeah, that's the cool part. And another thing, you be collecting rubies, like green rubies, and then the big rubies too. And then once the stage clear, they will show you on how many pink reddish rubies that you collected throughout that stage, throughout that level. So which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty cool that they got the music. It's basically like in the movies, especially the bonus level from it is from a whole new world. So that you just be flying carpets with Aladdin and Princess Jasmine, which is pretty cool. And the enemy with Jafar, you get to uh, fight against him with two levels. With the first one, you'll be fighting Jafar with his regular form, and the final stage, you will find him again as his Cobra snake form, which is pretty wild and it's pretty cool at the same time. But in the meantime, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. So now on to the Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis is completely different from Super Nintendo. All I have to say is it is the graphics is still spot on, but a lot more dimmer. It's a little bit of like a low, darker contrast of the graphics of the game. And the difference is you also could throw apples, but you actually have a sword, which is makes it pretty cool at the same time. Make Aladdin actually battle against the guards. But in the meantime, yeah, it's the same thing with the levels. But this one on the Genesis is a lot more challenging because some of the levels are pretty tough, and if you manage to survive and complete the whole game from Genesis, oh, I have so much respect for you. So it's challenging, but I did beat the game like a few times too. It was pretty easy, and yeah, and the one of my favorite levels from there is oh gosh, I will have to say I will have to say the flying carpet when you have to escape from the Cave of Wonders, because it reminds me of the Battletoads when you with that Zix, so you like the speed run, you got to go up and down. So that's basically what it is, and then it will tell you when the rocks are coming. When it blink on the screen, it will know. With a well, actually, I take it back. Instead of the rocks be blinking, it'll be Genie's finger will be pointing up or pointing down. Now, if it's in the doing both, here's the secret. If it does both, you gotta go up or down because it'll be coming through the middle. So which is pretty wow. And also, they re-released the game from for the Nintendo Switch with this Aladdin and the Lion King's gaming collection. but also they have another one that included the Jungle Book as well. But I got this when it first came out, and yeah, somewhere in it, I know that some of y'all are asking, is both versions of Aladdin games on here? Sadly, no. It's mostly for Sega Genesis. They don't have the Sega Genesis because the reason for that of them not putting the Super Nintendo in the collection is because here it is. The Sega Genesis version of it was made from Virgin Games. And Super Nintendo, here it is. The Super Nintendo version of the game was made by Capcom. So I could see that Capcom didn't want to put the game with this collection because it's made from Capcom, but I don't know why, but it's kind of disappointing. But at the same time, it's like they might have a little something in the future, but who knows? But yeah, I kind of wish they would put Super Nintendo in this collection. Otherwise, it would have been epic. But overall, both the Aladdin games is spectacular. I love it a lot. I play every now and then just to chill and go through it so easily. And yeah, my ratings for it for both games, I would say 4.5 because I like it a lot and it's pretty chill and easy. So that's my review for this episode. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see what I'm gonna review next. Until next time, Retro Bear OG saying peace out, game on.